Have you ever wondered why we go to such lengths to save certain species, while others are left to their own devices? Why do we pour resources into preserving some areas of nature, but not others? It's a fascinating world of biodiversity and conservation ethics, and it's all about the intrinsic and instrumental values of nature. When we talk about intrinsic value, we're talking about a perspective that values nature for its very existence. It's not about what nature can do for us, but rather about respecting and protecting nature simply because it is. It doesn't matter if a forest provides us with timber or a river with fish. If it has intrinsic value, its worth is inherent and independent of these services. Contrastingly, instrumental value is all about the benefits that nature provides to us. Think of a bee that pollinates our crops or a wetland that filters our water. These are examples of nature serving a function or purpose, in other words, being instrumental. This perspective sees nature's value in its utility, in the services it provides that support our survival and well-being. The issue of species preservation often brings these two perspectives to a head. When we have to choose which species to save, we might consider factors such as the species' importance to its ecosystem, its risk of extinction, or even its appeal to the public. Yes, sometimes the charismatic species like pandas or tigers get more attention and resources, while less glamorous but equally vital species are overlooked. This brings us to the question of resource allocation in conservation. With limited resources available, we need to decide where our efforts can have the greatest impact. We might consider the potential for recovery of a species or ecosystem, the areas where biodiversity is most threatened, or the conservation strategies that offer the most value for our investment. Lastly, underlying all these decisions are ethical frameworks. Utilitarianism emphasizes actions that result in the greatest overall good, which might mean focusing on the species or ecosystems that have the most significant impact. Rights-based approaches stress the rights of all living beings to exist and persist, regardless of their utility or cost. And then there's ecocentrism, which encourages actions that benefit entire ecosystems, focusing on the health of the whole system rather than individual species. In essence, the world of biodiversity conservation is a complex web of considerations, decisions and actions, all informed by our understanding of nature's intrinsic and instrumental values. It's a world where ethical considerations play a crucial role, shaping our choices and influencing the future of our planet's biodiversity.